This is Kirsten and my lovely sister Alyssa here with yet another kind of Daiso related thing. You probably are sick of it, but I don't care. Because this can actually apply for people that don't have Daiso, it's just you kind of have to modify it a little bit. So today we're going to be talking about our handy dandy Daiso planners. So they're not marketed as planners really. So basically these things are sold all separately. You basically just get the planner itself for $1.50.
And these little...
You get 4 tabs.
5.
5?
Oh, 4.
You get 4 tabs. Depending on which design you get different colors. And they're plain like this. I just added stickers, of course. You also have these paper. I have to find it. It's in my other one. I have 2. Okay, that's testifying how amazing they are. I'll show you the looking friends because it's empty. Basically they have like plain lined side and then they have a date section, and then on the back it's just all grid paper, and then they come with about like what, 20 sheets of that, 30 sheets. This one for me didn't come with that much, but the striped one came with a lot. So basically we're just going to walk you through what we use ours for and give you some ideas. So just a disclaimer, if you don't have a Daiso near you, don't fret, you can still use these. Avery, I know, sells an A5 binder, but it costs like $6, so that's kind of
$6 just for the binder.
Just for the binder, nothing else.
And then the add-ons, like the little dividers and paper are like $3-5 separate. Yeah, depending on what you get. I mean, it's still better than, you know, let's say a Filofax system, which is like $60 for a Filofax just by itself. So it's still cheap, it's just not as cheap. One con about this system, I'm just going to do it since we're talking about the Avery, is that Avery has 3 rings here, whereas the Daiso ones only have 2. Yeah.
So it's kind of a pain. You kind of have to hole punch everything custom because of the way the little
things are, the prong,
but
clickies.
For cheaper things, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
So, you want to show your thing off?
Wow.
Basically what we have first are these pencil pouches, also from Daiso.
Yeah, they just slip on to this, like this little...
They're really handy dandy. Again, I will constantly, every time I think of like an alternative that you, in case you don't have a Daiso, I'll insert it here. We just saw on Target, they have like bigger versions that cover like basically the whole thing, but they have like a strap too, so it gives you an opportunity, but it's like $5 or $6 again. So, the first thing that we both have in them are these pockets. Let me do the plain pocket. They come without this.
Yeah, the paper
insert.
Yeah.
Here, that's what they typically look like.
Yeah, they're plain with orange.
But some characters. Yeah, they come with about 4 or 5. They come with 5 different colors, and they're kind of nifty. I mean, they're not absolutely essential. You could still get on with it without them, but they just add a separate, like, little just something.
Well, first I have these little sticky tab things. You know, little flags.
Little like highlight
flags. Also.
And then for me, mine is a little different. This is my main one. I have a new one that I just got. But so this is the one I usually use. So here I have the pocket glued very like sloppily to the side here, and I just have random flags. And then I have this like mini pocket that I just haphazardly made with like scrap plastic, staples and plastic, because I am classy. Yes. And then the next thing, I'm just going to say, because this is just the first section, I have like this hard plastic thing to keep everything like flat, and it was from a journal, a spiral bound journal, A5. I just unbound it, put this in here, and I use the paper in my planner too. So that's an idea.
And then I just have one of those little pocket things, and then in my first section I have just like my monthly calendars that I made myself. Cause,
who has time to buy it or print it?
Or money, And then to the corresponding month there's a...
Yeah, like the bullet journal, like linear...
I numbered each line, and then so you could put birthdays.
And something else she did that's cool is each week has a different color.
Yeah, every 7 days is a different color, so you don't get
like the first week is black, the second week is red, whatever it may be. So you can kind of differentiate. Next thing that I have here, I'm going to cover this because it has my number. I love you guys, but no. And it's this pocket thing that, again, I made from the same like cover from a journal that I got from Daiso. And I just cut it down to size and I just hole punched it with a single hole punch. If you're going to have these, that's one thing. Single hole punch is your best friend. Yeah. That's what, you just need one extra hole, so that's just super easy.
And you can get those anywhere, not just at Daiso.
Yeah, they sell them at the 99-cent store, the Dollar Tree, Walmart, Target. It's super easy to get a hold of.
And then my next section that also has a corresponding little folder is my little weekly
inserts, week inserts.
Yeah, for every day has a little, every week.
Yeah, it's like a week on 2 pages, and then it has a little note section. Yeah. Those are also by Avery, and they're about $3.
Yeah. Actually, this was $5 because it came with the week notes and the month.
Oh, so it was like a super pack.
Yeah, and I hand stamped the date on each line. So you don't have to use the weekly thing for stuff you have to do. You just use it as like a tiny little journal entry, you know. That's what I kind of do, or just list things.
And besides the point, so the next thing I have in here are these sheets that I got from a memo pad from the dollar section at Target, and these are just a to-do list. Basically, it has like a space for you to write the task, and then it has yes or no whether you've done it.
Those.
I know they don't sell them anymore. That's the thing about the dollar section. But I just kind of hole punched them and kind of put them in here so I could just write it down, tear it out, or what have you. So that's that for that section. So you could go on.
Well, my pretty much last section is just the note section.
It's a me show. Yes. What you really came here for. So the first section I have doesn't really have an official title, but I'm using it as like my personal, like fun stuff. Like an example of what I have in here is just my summer bucket list, which I've only done 2 things in.
Bucket list?
Bucket list. It's not a bucket list anymore. It's a bucket list.
Yeah, the bucket.
And then I have my 22 things before I turned 23 list that I did a video on. It's such a tongue twister. And then I have like a little short story that I never even worked on again, but I still have it. Hopeful thinking, a list of movies that I want to see, which literally has 2 things on it.
What is it?
Home and Galaxy Guardians. Home. It's where Sheldon, the guy that does Sheldon, is a voice, and he's like a little alien. It's cute. And then TV series that I need to start watching and ones I need to finish, and writing resources. So that's all I have there for now. Then I have a YouTube section. What? Yes. This used to have a lot more stuff, but since I got a separate YouTube binder, it doesn't really have much. Right now it just has a folder and just video ideas and extra paper, because I have it in here just in case I just want to take one binder. It's supposed to take you 5, because that's kind of crazy.
Which she has.
And then my health section, which is absolutely my favorite, because I'm a big girl now.
Sticker.
Nudge, nudge. It's a fat joke, ladies and gentlemen, in case you did not get that reference. Basically, all I have in here is just like an exercise, a weight log. I'm not going to show you that. I have info about my doctor. And then here I just have like, this is just a list of when I got my blood tests done so I don't forget, because I always forget. And then my doctor always emails me, you mean a blood test? And then this is just a chart of symptoms and when they fix, because I always get sick sometimes and then I forget what I have, and I go to the doctor, I'm like, what? It hurt somewhere? And then within that section I have a different section, which is an Avery.
Color-coded rat thing.
Yeah, I have a little section, and it's my pet's health section. So each of them have their own color, and that's a lot since I have 8 rodents that I need to keep track of. It's nifty. It's nice. And then the last section is just, and more sections within sections. These are just, they came with the journal that I disbounded, and they basically are just standing in for like businessy stuff, you know, because I'm a business lady. So yeah, those are our planners. Okay, so I might be having a giveaway where I'm going to give away a mini planner along with a DIY this one that I'm going to put together for you guys, and maybe like pens. I think that's a decent sized giveaway considering. So stay tuned for that. And those are our planners. So hopefully you guys got some neat ideas and are inspired. Yay! So we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.